What if everything you think success is actually setting you up to fail? What if this life that you're chasing, the goals that you're working towards, the version of success you have in your head, what if it's all wrong? Not completely wrong, but incomplete. And that incompleteness is actually why you still feel restless. Because deep down, even when things are going well, even when you're checking the boxes, there's a quiet voice inside of you asking, is this really it? That feeling, that subtle dissatisfaction is not a weakness. It is not ingratitude. It is not you being unfulfilled for no reason. It's a signal, a sign that your soul, your ruh, was created for something more than what this world alone can offer. See, we live in a time where success has been carefully defined for us. It is presented as something visible, measurable, and admired by others. Success is the career, the income, the lifestyle, the recognition. It is how many people know your name, how many people follow you, how impressive your life looks on the outside. And without even realizing it, we absorb these definitions. We internalize them. We begin to chase them. We tell ourselves, once I reach this point, I'll feel secure. Once I achieve this milestone, I'll feel fulfilled. Once I get there, then I'll finally be at peace. But what happens? You reach one goal, and then immediately another one appears. You achieve something once, dreamed of, something you've dreamed of. Satisfaction fades quicker than you expected. You build, you climb, you strive, yet the feeling of enough never quite arrives. Why? Because the definition itself is incomplete. From an Islamic perspective, my dear sisters and brothers, success is not simply about what you gain. It's about what you were gaining for. Allah Azza wa Jal tells us that this life is temporary, fleeting, and deceptive in its appearance, not because it has no value, but because its value is not worth much. It's a means, not an end. The problem begins when we treat it as the ends, when the dunya becomes the final destination in our hearts. No amount of it is ever going to satisfy us, because the heart was not designed to be fulfilled by temporary things. The Prophet ﷺ said, if the son of Adam had a valley full of gold, he would love to have two valleys, and nothing fills his mouth except dust, which is death for us. And this can be found in the book of Bukhari and Muslim. The heart was designed to know Allah, and so you find yourself in a strange place, externally progressing, but internally searching. You might have discipline, you might have ambition, you might even have accomplishments that other people admire, but something still feels unsettled. That is not failure, it is misalignment. It is what happens when the body is moving one direction and the soul is longing for another. In Islam, success is not just about reaching, it's about returning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a state that He is pleased with. True success is not defined by how far you go in this dunya, but by where you stand when you meet Allah Azza wa Jalla. And that completely shifts the framework, because now success is not limited to outcomes. It is rooted in intention. It is not measured only by results. It is measured by sincerity. It is not about how you appear to the people, but who you are with Allah in moments that nobody else can see. And when that understanding begins to settle in your heart, something changes. You still work, you still strive, you still pursue excellence, but your anchor is different. Your worth is no longer tied to your outcomes. Your peace is no longer dependent on constant achievements. Your direction is no longer dictated by what the world defines. Instead, you begin to ask yourself a different kind of question. You ask, is Allah pleased with me in this? And that question brings a kind of calm that nothing else can. Because now, even if things don't go your way, you're not lost. Even if the world doesn't recognize you, you're not unseen. Even if your path looks different, slower or quieter, you are not behind. You're grounded. And perhaps that quiet voice inside of you, that one that keeps asking you, is this really it? Was never there to disturb you. It was there to guide you. It was there to pull you back, to remind you that your definition of success was never meant to come from the dunya. Would you like a free daily system to build discipline, faith, and productivity in your life? Get your Muslim Upgrade Planner now at the link below.